Hello and welcome back. A different video today. I'm going to talk you through a little bit of insight into the process of making fragrances at Norton & Wilson and our two upcoming releases. A bit of a scoop, an inside story on the potential note listings and some of the designs for these. Before we do that, don't forget my recommended UK-based fragrance sampling site is the excellent FragranceSamplesUK.com. Go there and use the code Mr. Smelly 1977 for 10% off their amazing array of designer and niche fragrances. My recommended USA-based fragrance sampling site is DecantBoutique.com, and there your code is Mr. Smelly 10 for 10% off an amazing range of fragrances. They are both linked in the description of this video and highly recommended by me. The other thing I'm highly recommending to you guys, if you're in the UK, which is where they sell, is Only Gentleman Mystique fragrance-free wipes. These are amazing, extra large, flushable, fragrance-free wipes. Stay fresh all year round, but especially now in this hot weather. I've been finding these really, really useful, and they are brilliant. They're high-quality ingredients and so useful for so many different purposes. I recommend the multi-pack buy. Put one in your car glove box, your workplace, gym bag, in the bathroom. Really handy. onlygentlemanwipes.co.uk. Use the code GENT, or just click the link in the description and you'll get 5% off your first order. Okay, Norton & Wilson then. Things are changing, things are moving on. Thank you so much to all the people who've purchased our fragrances, and even more so to the kind people who've left great reviews here and there. So, we have two new ones, and I'm going to reveal the note listing for a couple of these. Amazing. I'm just so excited about the two new ones. Hopefully one coming out at the end of this year. Wherever you are in the world where you can buy our fragrances, which is the USA, UK, Canada, and in the EU too. If you're in the EU, email us at info@nortonandwilson.com and we can take it from there, and we'll get your order sorted. Can't quite do them on the website yet. Wherever you are in the world though now, all 5 fragrances come in our new luxury upgraded presentation. Lovely textured kind of carton on the outside, two-tone pattern, beautiful embossed logo. Mr. Wilson has done amazing work in bringing this about. I have to take my hat off to him and designing them. Fantastic box. Really nice presentation, some info about the brand. As you can see there, beautiful way to present the fragrances. So a more luxurious feel. The smells remain unchanged. That was Arezzo, which has always come in that packaging. All the boxes the same then. Gravitas Essentia, new upgraded. Some people complained about the paper labels on those 2 releases that had those. No more of those. Arezzo looks that way. Bon Viveur, I love the blue colour on that one now. Amazing. All the juice unchanged. Gravitas Prom, and I don't have Chypre Fulminare, but I'll put a picture of that one on the screen. I love a little bit better on the Gravitas. Something about that label, just more shiny, more black, more shiny. None more black. Okay, guys, it's really exciting. Also, the thing that we've done there, because we now have one box that fits all the fragrances, and they all come with the same bottle, they all have the same cap, it's just the label that changes. We can organise our production and buy in larger amounts more efficiently, which is really good for us. It enables us to up the presentation and stuff without massively upping the cost to you, the customer. We're very fairly priced, I think a little bit underpriced if anything, to be honest, because you look at some people selling 100ml bottles for well over £250. We know ours, we think, are as good as anything out there, but we don't have the big name in the market yet. We're not in Harrods. We're not in Selfridges. Let's fix that. If you can help us fix that, email me at info@nortonandwilson.com. Become our marketing man. You never know. It could be the beginning of a wonderful relationship. Okay, the 2 new releases then. Here's one of them. Possibly what's going to come out at the end of this year. Amazing purple design. I won't reveal the name yet. If you can think of a name that you think suits it with the notes, let us know in the comments. And if we release this one, and if we pick your name, we'll give you a free bottle. Okay, I've got it on a tester strip here, so let's give that a sniff. This is an absolute slammer. This could become I feel like this could become our new flagship fragrance and compete with maybe Gravitas for the sort of flagship one that you associate with the brand. A bit like used to be Green Irish Tweed with Creed, and then ever since Aventus, it's become Aventus. But anyway, here we go. Note listing: lemon, bergamot, green notes, clary sage, tobacco, sandalwood, cedar, patchouli, and vetiver. It's green. There's a freshness in there. You've got a wonderful refined tobacco accord. We've got wonderful vetiver there in the base of this one, giving it, and we combine with the patchouli, you've got that classic heavy masculine type of feel, and sandalwood too. Really, really high quality stuff. Lasts really, really well for me so far. And this one, we really envisage this as an all year round fragrance. We think all of our fragrances should and can be worn all year round. Arezzo, it's themed after a very common or often hot place in Italy. You can totally wear this in a summer evening or spring daytime or evening. Chypre Fulminare, it has this leatheriness in there, but it's also refreshing and vibrant in the opening with citrus notes. So all of our fragrances, we want you to wear them and enjoy them all year round. This one's no different, but we'll probably release it towards the end of this year when the weather's getting a bit colder, and it's just incredible. It reminds me a little bit of the sort of signature sense of my dad or some of his friends. I used to smell on them around the 1980s. So fragrances perhaps that were released in the 70s and 80s, not green and piney and mossy, but it's a real good signature scent for someone with a bit of guts about them, but also a lot of class and authority. Absolutely unique, doesn't smell like anything I've ever smelled in my life. I'm really excited about this one, and I love the packaging. So let me know what you think about the note listing and any other thoughts you have about the fragrance down below. Okay, the other one is we had to have a real citrus one now. We've got Bon Viveur. Oh, by the way, guys, if you want to buy our fragrances and you want to buy 2 or more, 20% off. 20% off at Norton & Wilson if you buy any 2 or more fragrances. So why not get Bon Viveur if you don't already have it, and get Gravitas Essentia, a fantastic spring combination. Gravitas Essentia adding Artemisia and bay leaf and mint to the original Gravitas formula, just elevating the green and citrusy elements. Bon Viveur, this fantastic citrusy chypre with vetiver and a British gin accord in there. Absolutely enigmatic and charismatic. So any 2 that you buy, add them to your cart or more, you get 20% off at Norton & Wilson. Okay, the other new one then, I guess you could say it could be a spring release because it really is refreshing. Zesty, incredible citrus aromatic fragrance. These are how the fragrances come to us from John Stephen, our perfumer over at the Cotswolds Perfumery. So got the logo there. That's one of the 3 Arezzo prototypes that we had. Version 2 of Arezzo there. This was version 3 that we eventually went with. The other 2 didn't have the oud in them. This was the most expensive one, but we wanted the best of the smells, and we thought whatever the cost is, so be it. This one, fresh, citrus, reviving, energizing, a classic citrus cologne style fragrance. It will be concentrated at 20% though, so strong, but in the vein of those classic eau de cologne citrus refreshing type fragrances. Grapefruit, lemon, thyme and rose are 4 of the key notes, and it's got this beautiful zesty, I wouldn't say sharp, it's a smooth grapefruit juicy opening, and then this wonderful longevity with a herbaceous and subtly floral undertone. Absolutely so classic, so Mediterranean in its aura and its feel. Something for the stylish gentleman, maybe the English gentleman abroad, or anyone who just wants to smell like the most beautiful, refreshing, crisp, semi-soapy, maybe, like the most beautiful bar of soap you can imagine. If you want that fragrance, and it lasts, so far for me, really well, concentrated at 20%, I think this is going to be an absolutely sensational release. Again, neither of these are guaranteed. We still have a couple of other prototypes we're working with, but those are 2 that I'm excited about to share with you. Let me know what you think about names that could fit the fragrances, what you think about the note listing, and my little insight into how we produce the fragrances. Yeah, we're being honest there. This is how it works, okay? We get all the different bits, put them together. John Stephen puts the perfumes in the bottles, composes the fragrances, and then we send them out to America or directly to our customers in the UK. There's a lot that goes into this, but it's tremendous fun, and I'm really privileged to be connected with this great brand. And thank you so much to Mr. Wilson, the other half of the brand, who does a lot of most of the behind the scenes stuff that you don't see, which is harder than we can possibly imagine. And of course to the magnificent perfumer John Stephen. Let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. Remember, whatever we're doing in life, let's project, and although sometimes life may stink, at least we can always smell good, right? See you next time. Bye-bye.